Stream Manager. Time for another round. Let's keep this thing going, huh? Grand Prix, 50cc. Look, we're just working our way through 50cc. All right, just like earlier. Blue Yoshi, going for it. Sure, let's go with those wheels, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, we did this one earlier, so we've got our three stars on the first four. Let's do the Yoshi kart? Yoshi set? I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Sha-na-na-na, kwa-na. Sha-na-na. Sha-na-kwa. All right, here we go. Look, girls are in bed. We're gonna be a little. We're gonna keep the volume down. All right. See if I got the timing right this time. There we go. All right. Now, I don't love this course. Not gonna lie, because it's just curves and curves and curves. On 50cc, probably not a big deal, because 50cc, you know, just a ton of margin of error. But yeah, when you get going on this one in the 150, 200cc level, it gets tough. It gets tough to not end up just constantly in the margins, falling off the side. I don't fall off all that often, but I certainly find myself off the track fairly frequently in the higher. You just got to really know the course as well. And I haven't played some of on the Wii version of Wii U version of Mario Kart 8. For a long time, I didn't have the expansion courses, so I had gotten really good at the original 8 Grand Prix circuits. That was the word I was looking for. But I hadn't really mastered the Yoshi Cup, the Hyrule Zelda Cup, any of those extra four. I haven't really learned those yet all that much. I did eventually get the expansion for Wii U, but I never got back around to playing it that much until I now have the Switch. So this is deluxe instead of the Wii U version. I haven't noticed any huge differences aside from my girls are much better at it now because it has the steering assistance, which evens things up a little bit for them, and that's not bad. That's not bad. So I just need to know those turns there. All right. Here we go. And good. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Still have a little bit of green fuzz, but I think I just need a little bit better lights. I mean, that's just a straight green screen curtain back there, so it's certainly not perfect. I didn't spend a ton of time trying to smooth it out or anything. So, it'll get better. Hey, another viewer. Hello, viewer. Might even just be me, keeping the stream open. Next race. Let's roll. If it's not just me, say hi in the chat. I will say hi back. Excitebike. 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 No thanks, I drove. Alright. Timing? The timing's coming back. Alright. Just keep it going, just keep it going, just keep it going. Keeping it going. Let's see. I think I'm just going to do this circuit for tonight because I wanted to see if I could get my audio levels worked out from the earlier one. I had the game cranked up a little high, and I had the my microphone not quite high enough. I haven't gone into my ATEM settings to see if I can set up any kind of ducking, automated ducking, which would be good. I don't love the sound of ducking if it's too aggressive, so we want to be careful about that. But see, 50cc, you can get hit with a lot of stuff, and you just have a ton of margin of error. Which, you know, we'll get to playing the faster ones. We're just, you know, we've got the Switch now. Haven't done any of the courses on the Switch, so I'm starting from 0, working my way through 50cc, going for 3 stars on each circuit. It's going to happen. It's going to be good. Just got to keep it going. 3 of 3. Isn't this one where, like, it'll have you do 7... or something? Maybe it's in the higher CC ratings. It'll do like 7 laps of this course. I forget. I don't think I ever actually played Excitebike, or at least I didn't own it. So if I played it, I must have played it only occasionally, borrowing it from a friend or playing it at a friend's house or something like that. So as nostalgic as this course probably is for some folks, it'd be kind of weird if it was nostalgic anyway, because Excitebike wasn't 3D, so it'd be kind of cool if you could play Mario Kart in like a weird 2D way as a special mode or something like that, or if certain courses played that way. There's also no, like, blue upside-down section of this one, like there would be in most of the other Mario Kart 8 courses, but what are you going to do? Huh? What are you going to do? This one, on the other hand, you can see it right there. Dragon Driftway. I don't remember Dragon Driftway. I missed the timing on that because I was talking. It's okay, 50cc. We're just gonna take it. Just gonna take her easy. Just gonna let her ride. The other thing about 50cc, I feel like the rubber banding on the game is just not as cranked. So even though you get hit with a ton of stuff, if you're way ahead in first place, you still don't really get hit that bad. You can keep yourself way ahead of things as long as you're... Here comes another one. Oh, it didn't. I don't know why that second one didn't quite get me. The Mario Kart 8, for whatever reason, I feel like it's less consistent about red shells landing. I mean, I played a lot of the original Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. A lot of it. Never really in a multiplayer mode. Most of the multiplayer Super Mario Kart I've played is 64. And in 64, as long as you gave yourself enough room for the effectively the heat seeking to kick in, a red shell was like a death sentence, pretty much. I mean, there were one or two ways to avoid it, like dragging the green shell like this. But otherwise, if the person had no defenses, really, there was no escaping a red shell. And it feels like in Mario Kart 8, not that there's a ton of ways to avoid red shells, it just seems like occasionally they miss for whatever reason, or they don't fully knock you over or whatever. I don't know if it's just giving you more grace, or if they added some level of probability in there. I feel like the only shell that's really like guaranteed to land is a first seeker, and even that you've got the air horn that you can defend yourself with. Although again, I feel like on 50cc you don't get the air horn very often, but there aren't all that many first seekers, to be honest. I very rarely get hit by a first seeker on 50cc for whatever reason. All right, we got one more coming up here. Maybe we'll play one more circuit after this. We got time. It's only 10:15. Let's do this. Mute City Egg Cup. They're called cups, not circuits. Come on. Timing? Not perfect. This is like F-Zero, I believe. Which I did play a little bit of F-Zero on Super Nintendo. I never owned it. That was another one that I played at friend's house or borrowed. It's a really good game. Very kind of intense for that time and that generation of console. Not exactly my style, which is why I never ended up buying it. But still fun. I mean, the whole thing in F-Zero was hitting these like speed boosts, right? You just want to hit as many of them as you can hit, and you end up getting going like 1,000,000 miles an hour and then run into an obstacle of some kind. What I really want is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. Return to the TMNT arcade franchise. I should go check, because I've got the I have the NES and the Super NES bundles for Switch, and I should check and see if those TMNT games ended up in there. I played I put hours and hours into the first one, and I still never got past it was like basically the second, hey, there's an air horn, so that means the system's gonna get a first seeker, so I'm just gonna hang on to that. I never got past, and then it gets me with a light. means I'm going to get hit with the first Seeker here, one way or the other. Unless I finish out before the end. Anyway, it's like basically the second level. There's bombs placed on a dam, and you have to defuse them within some certain amount of time. And eventually I did figure out where all of the bombs to defuse were, but I never actually successfully defused all of them before time ran out. And I attempted it many times. And I have, to this day, no desire to go back and revisit that, to be honest with you. Oh, hey! Hey! Maybe I'm just that good. Gold Cup. That's right. Welcome back to the stream. Granomir Umo. I assume a Russian accent is the appropriate accent to pronounce your name with. Okay. Well, now that you're here, I suppose I need to play a second round. So, super boring, 50cc. This is what we're doing since I don't know if you heard the first time around. Oh, hey, new vehicle customization unlocked. Yet another BMW. Let's just go back to the bike. Yeah, there we go. I'll use the BMW wheels, it's fine. They make fast cars, right? I thought I was talking to myself. I mean, I'm always talking to myself, but sometimes people get to listen in. So thank you for joining for that. Here we go. Baby Park. Maybe this is the one that's like 7 laps instead of the Excitebike one. Here we go. Mario Kart 8! Woohoo! That's as much of it as I have in me right now. I'm on vacation. Here we go. Yeah, 7 laps. Awesome. Uh-huh. Yeah, so anyway, starting with the 50cc. So I just got the Switch. I know I'm super late to this party, but I just got the Switch like 2 weeks ago. And the kiddos have been playing lots of Animal Crossing. We've obviously been playing Mario Kart on it as well. I also have Mario Maker. I could go in and start playing some Mario Maker at some point as well. Although I am tragically bad at it. I think my high score on normal, just running the normal endless, is like 7. But, you know, you gotta play to get better, right? So, we'll try it. Hey, First Seeker! There it is. These levels just become total chaos because you're so close to everybody all the time. There we go. Still in first. I have no idea if that's how far in first I am. I don't know. Just gonna go ahead and hit that banana. Let's see how we do. All right, nailed it. Mario Maker is fun. I have had fun playing. I did play through all of story mode and constructed the castle, so that was good. But I haven't really gotten into. I've only played like 1 or 2 of the speed run levels and things like that. It's really cool to see what people come up with in there. It's creative. trying to wake up my screen, and I can no longer see your chat at the moment. But you're welcome to continue chatting at me. I will wake up the screen in between races. This one I don't have a recollection on, so I'm not sure if I have previously played it. Like I was saying before, I had Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Oh boy. Okay. That's fine. I gotta pay attention to that one on the next lap around. This is why we're working through. We're working through at 50cc. I'm going for 3 stars on every cup. Just, you know, doing the complete game unlock. On the Wii U version, I never purchased the expansion pack. Eventually, they made the expansion pack free. I think when they released Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, they made the expansion pack free or something along those lines. Maybe it was 6 months later or something like that. So I did get these courses eventually, but I never really actively played them. I don't have to pay attention to when the jump comes if they're just going to nail me with a first seeker. There we go. Got it that time. Hello, Chomp Chomp. Just saying hi. Just giving Chomp Chomp a little pet. You know, they're good boys. They're just very protective of their home. But they're good boys. I'm a huge investor in Chomp Coin. It's a terrible joke. I apologize. So yeah, oh. Okay. Now we just have to keep the air horn because we need to defend ourselves. See, that's what happens. If you keep the air horn, then before a first seeker even shows up that you can blast away, you get hit with a lightning bolt. It's not cool, Mario Kart. It's not cool. You get hit by this guy again. Hey, buddy. You're fine. It's okay. I understand. Oh, here comes the red. There we go. Just gotta keep that green behind you. Shields up, Captain. Just get there. Alright, there we go. Now we can wait for the computer up. Tetris 99 is a fun free one. I think I pulled down Tetris 99. I don't know if I have actually played it yet, but I saw it, and I'm fairly sure that I pulled it down. Alright, here we go. Is this race 4? Is this race 3? I don't remember. It doesn't. I think it's 3. Wildwoods. I have played Wildwoods a few times. Just completely nerfed the timing on that. I knew I was doing it too when I did it. I was like, this doesn't feel right. It's because it's not right, because you're not paying attention. It's okay. 50cc. Plenty of air. Plenty of error room. Wiggle room. Come on, stay on target. Alright. There we go. Let's fly down the river. That's a lazy river. Pretty good. When you sit in first, Mario Kart just tries to hit you with everything, but for whatever reason on 50cc they just don't do enough rubber banding. So people will never really catch up with you unless you really mess up a lot. Am I racing in the Ewok village? Jump-a-da-da-da, ho-da! Jump-a-da-da-da, ho-da! Original Ewok music forever. That's what I say. I went through the phase, like I assume we all did, where I watched nothing but episode 4 and episode 6 for probably a year. And then I decided to give Empire another try, and then I watched nothing but Empire for another year and realized its true greatness as a film. But I still think my favorite... This is that whole favorite versus best. Which Star Wars movie is my favorite, and which one is the best? Empire is, I think, clearly the best. But is it actually my favorite? That is probably not the case. My favorite, to be honest, is probably Return of the Jedi of the original trilogy. It's probably Return of the Jedi. I do not mind the Ewoks. I love the progression of C-3PO as someone who in Star Wars says I'm not very good at telling stories to becoming the storyteller of the village. I like the redemption arc for Vader. It's just good. It's a good movie. I mean, it owes everything to both of them owe everything to the original Star Wars, of course. And the original Star Wars, A New Hope, is fantastic, but I really think Return is probably my favorite. Sorry Not Sorry, I think. Alright, oh, Animal Crossing. See, Animal Crossing New Horizon is the first Animal Crossing game that I have played at all. I'm not talking to anybody anymore because after saying that Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie, they've all left. It's okay. I understand. It's okay. This course I do not know. At all. Okay, going over a thing. Oh, there's balloons. That's right. Because it's Animal Crossing, so there's balloons. Of course there's balloons. There's also probably fossils and turnips. I keep forgetting to check in on Sunday and buy turnips and play the stock market. I'll get there. Maybe I'll make that a thing that I should do on Twitch, is like on Sunday I should just log in and buy as many turnips as I possibly can. And then later in the week, like on Wednesday, I'll sell them regardless of regardless of if the value's good or not. Just sell them on Wednesday. It's probably a terrible idea. I do have to say, I still really like The Force Awakens, regardless of what you think of the new trilogy as a whole. I could rewatch Force Awakens just about any day. And I think it's just because it hits all of the nostalgia notes. It hits all the same notes as A New Hope and Return of the Jedi. So, of course, it just, it's just made with more modern filmmaking techniques. So it's really, really, really easy to watch. There we go. We nabbed ourselves a balloon. I also, in the same way that I like Empire, I really like Last Jedi as a deconstruction of Star Wars. I can see why people don't like it, and there's parts of it that I could lose. But I kind of wish they had stuck down that path instead of going where they went with the final chapter. I still like all three of those movies, and I think I still like them better than the prequel trilogy. Last Jedi is your favorite? Yeah, there are moments in Last Jedi that I just absolutely love, and then there's moments that I could take them or leave them, but so it's not as consistently good as Empire is for me. But it's the same. It's sort of the same thing. Like, which one is your favorite and which one is the best? My favorite of the new trilogy, the sequel trilogy, is Force Awakens, and the best, in my opinion, is Last Jedi. But I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. Last Jedi's the last movie, as far as I'm concerned. Fair. Alright, I think this is the point at which I should call it a night. It is 10:30. It's time to go to bed. Or at least, time to be done stimulating my brain with video games. I am happy your opinions are correct, Paul. As are yours, sir. Well done. And I appreciate you joining me this evening. Three stars, 60 points, collected 210 coins, with more vehicle customizations unlocked. Thank you. Have a good evening. We're going to call it a night. See if we can stream some more tomorrow evening. I should probably set up a schedule. I'll get around to it someday when I can actually figure out what a working schedule would be. See ya. Good evening. Talk to you later.